This video is brought to you by For Such a Time. The back says, who knows whether you have come to the presidency for such a time as this. Trump's silhouette and great God bless our President Trump. So let's get into your briefing. All right, Rebels, today's briefing is from the Gateway Pundit. U.S. carries out massive military operation in Caribbean, confiscates 3 tons of cocaine from narco dictatorship in Venezuela. And this is by Elda Primera, P-R-I-M-E-R-A, published May 4th. Let's get into the article. Okay. And the caption for the photo here. The war breaks out to maintain power between drug cartels, Venezuela. The United States Southern Command in Caribbean waters, possibly, carried out a very successful military operation recently. In waters near Curacao, they seized around 3 tons of cocaine from Venezuelan operatives. I'm going to pause. Alright, back to the article. I needed to expand the screen again if you're actually reading along with the article so you can see all the words, yeah? So if you're just listening like I do a lot, no problem. Following the operation, the socialist leader of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, sent a mixed commission from CONUS and the Bolivian National Guard. I don't know what CONUS stands for. Without warning, the regime raided properties and made arrests and seized 6 properties, 11 vehicles, 2 ships, and money. Also, PDV Marina officials were dismissed following the U.S. drug bust in the Caribbean, according to @Luis Borjasc, @LUISBORJASC, for alleged links with the Paraguana cartel. Borjas says the decision was made after verifying that the ships are used to transport the drugs. The investigation. Certainly, different companies in Venezuela, Colombia, and Miami are being investigated. The aim is to establish how the mechanisms for laundering funds from drug trafficking operates from Latin America to the U.S. That is to say, at least 3 firms related to the export of goods and the shipment of cargo from Miami to Venezuela are under federal scrutiny. One of the companies in Maracaibo, Venezuela, received visits from federal agents to establish the type of merchandise shipped and whether goods were transported without proper licenses. Several companies dedicated to shrimp farming in the Caribbean are the routes used by the cartels for money laundering. Also on the research list are the operatives who ship to Europe. Corrupt Venezuelan regime. And they're at the top. $15 million reward, Nicolas Maduro, former president. Okay. The print is too small for my old eyes. Moving right along. Meanwhile, the EEUU USA is investigating potential connections between the Paraguana cartel and General Hugo Carvajal. The U.S. is offering $10 million for their capture. The Department of Justice accuses him of drug trafficking and cooperation with the FARC terrorist organization. Finally, according to PremierInforme.com, the report of the detainees and the property seized in Paraguay by the U.S. confirms the economic power of the drug cartels. The U.S. Southern Command seized 3 tons of cocaine from Venezuelan operatives. Why is my thing frozen? Okay. Elda Primera. Okay, this is just a bio on Elda. Elda Primera is a Venezuelan journalist in exile. She is a journalist covering the Venezuelan crisis. She was a television and radio reporter for 19 years in Venezuela before fleeing the country late last year. Currently, Elda continues to write about the Venezuelan conflict. Elda is an expert on the dangers of socialism. Yeah, imagine. She is committed to freedom of expression and the restitution of democracy for a better world. You can contact her at eldapunica@gmail.com. Alright, yeah, a couple ships and 3 tons of cocaine, some vehicles. That would indicate that the cartels have quite a bit of economic clout, as they say in the article. So remember, guys, to like, share, comment, and subscribe. You have been briefed, rebels. Go forth and speak freely.